Hi, you guys. How are you? What's happening? What's shaking? I'm Kim. Welcome to the Regretful Yarn Addict. Take two. Gosh, I hope y'all are having a better day than this. So, I get to be queen of the Airheads this week. Why? Why do I get the honor and you don't? Because I just recorded an entire video where I showed everything I have made. Not that there's a lot, but I showed it and I talked about it. And you know what recorded? What recorded was me setting up my camera and me taking my camera off the tripod. Everything in the middle does not exist. It did not happen. And that's not all. I'll tell you something else I did, not today, but something else I did that gives me the honor of being Queen of the Airheads this week. I don't care what you did, you don't get to be queen. I do. Lord. So, back to it. I hope everybody's good. I would like to welcome the new subscribers. And if you are watching this and you are not a subscriber yet, what are you waiting for? I'm an amazing person. An airhead. Queen of the Airheads. You guys, I watched a video the other day talking about 12 weird symptoms, or not symptoms, but 12 weird things that happen to you after menopause, right? Now, you younger viewers, you're not going to understand this, and any men watching, you're not going to understand. But those of us beyond a certain age will get it. And I was like, wow, you mean those sharp pains I get out of the blue aren't somebody with a voodoo doll stabbing me? That's good to know. My blurry vision isn't just because I need new glasses. No, you guys, blurry vision is something that happens after menopause. And this woman said the same thing that I've been going through. She's like, go to the eye doctor, get the glasses, and they're fine. They're great. And then all of a sudden, your sight gets blurry. I thought I was just having that my prescription got wrong. But then it's like every time because I have 3 pair of glasses with the same prescription. And every time I switch them, it's like, oh, hey, I can see fine with these. It must be that pair. There must be something wrong with them. And then after a couple of days, more like a couple hours, it's like, well, shoot, it's blurry again. But that's part of it too. And of course, there's the brain fog, which is why this week I get to be Queen of the Airheads. So, what have I been making? Well, the first thing I made was this. This is my July temperature square for my temperature blanket that I'm making. For those that don't know, I am making a square every month with the low temperature and the high temperature. I'm using the circle and square. This is a design by Secret Yarnery, Krista. So that's how I'm making them, and I'm doing one for every month. And then I decided I have made a decision, you guys, about my blanket. Because, I was talking about 2023 in the middle of it, and I still am. But it's going to be January, February, March, April, May, June, and then there's the middle section, and then July, August, September, October, November, December at the bottom. But that middle section, white, white. And this middle one, between the two white, that is going to be a square made up of every color that I used. And I don't know if I'm going to do high, low temperature for every month, one row, or if I'm going to just do the high temperature or just low temperature. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm going to have so that it's like the colors that I've used. And then I'm going to embroider on their 2023. So I'll remember that this particular blanket is from 2023. So there's that. I have also, okay, you see those dinosaurs right there? Those are a tutorial by Zach. And I've got them linked in my playlist, tutorials I've used for makes. And I found he had another tutorial for another dinosaur. He calls it a mini T-Rex, but I don't really think it really looks like a T-Rex. It just looks like a cute little weird dinosaur or something. But I went ahead and I made that tutorial, except instead of putting the eyes on each side of the head like he says to, I used my goofy eyeballs. And it's two eyeballs held together, and it's just one thing going in the middle. And I always give my dinosaurs a mouth because I want them to have a mouth. And because this is a T-Rex, and he doesn't have spikes on his, but I put spikes on mine. So, this is it. And I didn't notice until I was doing this video the first time how that pooled in the middle there. I don't know if I like that or not. But anyway, this is it's connected, and I could like turn it upside down. He could be like that or like that. Anyway, I feel like it. But anyway, I went ahead and put black spikes on him. Now, this yarn is Bernat Blanket in the color Tint. I think it's Tint Variegated. And this is for Rose at Rose Likes Crochet. I want you to know, I know you have this yarn. You showed this yarn that you just got because you got it on sale, and I'm very jealous because you got cuddle yarn. Love cuddle yarn. It's my favorite. But this yarn is not really easy to work with. Okay? In fact, this might be cuddle. Maybe that's it too. It's just not, there's something about the black yarn part of it. It's just so much thicker than the white and the gray that it's a little, it's not as easy to work with as all the other yarns I've used, especially cuddle yarns, if that's what this is, and it might be. But anyway, not a fan of it, but I'm going to use it. So this is my goofy little T-Rex. I might make another one. I don't know. And then I have my snake. This is a snake that I made for my tutorial. I have a tutorial on how to make snakes. S-N-E-K, snakes. And I'm going to take this opportunity right now to tell you, if you make it, do not overstuff it. I know I say this in the tutorial, but you just want enough stuffing in it so that it doesn't collapse on itself. But you want to be able to just like ring that baby all over the place. Just, if you can't make a knot, it's too stuffed. So yeah, get this little baby. Then, this is where I'm going to tell you why I am the queen of Airheads. Let me turn you so you can see Antoinette a little better, my beautiful assistant, without a head. That way you can like admire her mind and her soul and not her face. This is a hexie. Oops. Let me, there. There we go. This is a shorter version. It comes right along my hips, just below my waist. I made the ribbed border, the rib stitch border, the one I have a tutorial for. I use this on most of my sweaters. Along there, along the bottom, and the cuffs. The cuffs are made with that too. And then around the side, the front, and the neck, I just did, I think it was 4 rows of front back double crochet, front post, back post. And that's including that first row of double crochets you make for the base. This is the color Chai. In Mandala Ombre. For this one, I used 4 full cakes and then just a little tiny bit of a 5th one. I made this for a donation for an auction that we're doing for a work-related thing in October. But I wanted to get it done and over with so I don't have to worry about making it and getting it done in time. Now, here is why I am the queen of Airheads. Hexy, right? It has 6 sides. You start out with 6 sides. And it's important to get that fold right. You have to have 6. So I got one side done. And it was like, that one nice and smooth. Really good. Second one. The second one. Okay, you guys. I'm just going to town on that second piece, right? I'm just, oh yeah, I'm booking. I got her done. I'm making good progress. And I got 13 rows into it out of 17. And I went to fold it to see, how it was looking. And I'm like, it didn't matter which way I folded it. It did not fold. And then I looked at it again. You guys, I had 5 sides. I needed 6. I had 5. What a flipping dork. Oh my God. So I had to tear it all out. Well, actually, what I did was started another cake. No, I snipped it and then I started and then I just, so that I could just frog as I was going. Going from a frog to a FO. But you guys, I wanted to show this to you because I'm so impressed with myself. I think I am finally getting this whole join as you go kind of thing. Because look at this. I don't think if you didn't know, I don't think you could see where that back seam is. So I think I finally did it. And the same with the sleeves. If you don't crochet and you don't do that, you might not know at all. I'm just so impressed with myself. Good job, Kim. Okay, Antoinette, you be good girl right there. So I got that done. I got my tutorial done for my snake. And you guys, tutorials take a lot of time. I don't understand how Crystal Bagode can do it. I mean, seriously, they take time. And they're not easy and they're not necessarily fun because you have to crochet around the base of a tripod. Unless you've got some other great idea. I don't know how you do it, but so yeah, that's not fun. So I got that done. The snake tutorial, the dinosaur, my little square, and I was like, what am I going to do now? And then I remembered, hey, I have this dragon that I made a few years ago. Over there, you can't see it. That one was made with 4-weight yarn. It's not stuffed the way it's supposed to be because I was new to amigurumi and I just didn't know that you were supposed to like stuff it till you can't stuff it no more. So he kind of like, bleh. Even though I put like a dowel rod down him, I've done all kinds of stuff, trying to get his head to stay straight, and it just won't. So anyway, I decided I was going to make a new one, but this time I'm not using 4-weight yarn. I'm using Chow Baby, which is a 3 light. This is its head. Actually, I think this is the top, this is the snout. This is the body. This is the front. This is the back. I've actually got to push that forward a little so that his belly sticks out more, but that's the body. This is not a tail. I mean, it's not a head. It's a tail. It's not a hat. Although, could be a weird little party hat, I guess. Anyway, that's a tail. I've still got a whole bunch of pieces to make for this. And I remember when I made that first one, it took me about 2 or 3 weeks because there were just a million little pieces to make. And I know I've still got spikes, mouth, eyes, ears, front legs, back legs, the front panel, wings. So yeah, I'm hoping I'll have it done by next week so I can show you the first one and the second one. So yeah, that's about it. And if I haven't said it already, I do know how to speak. I haven't said it already. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please do. It's free. Helps me out. Helps you out because someday you're just going to be like, I feel like watching something that I don't have to like really pay attention to. That's me. All right, so y'all have a good day, good morning, good evening, whatever, whenever, wherever it is when you're watching. Don't do anything stupid. Try not to beat me out to be Queen of Airheads. And we'll meet up again next time. I'm hoping to get another tutorial up soon. But like I said, they're really not super easy. But I will soldier through. So like I said, later, Gators. Peace out.